What's going on, guys? Cejaman back with a figure review. I've been a little slow this past month on reviews, but I'm back full force. We're going to be taking a look today at the Avengers. This is NECA, the Marvel The Avengers. We're going to be taking a look at Iron Man. And the packaging is pretty nice. If you guys have the Captain America packaging, it's almost similar. You got the cool thing about the packaging on this here is it has like that little like holographic thing here. It says 4 feature LED. Light up locations. You got the eyes, the chest. What else we got? That's all it says right there, but that's what it looks like there. In the bottom over here, again, it reads the Avengers, and the packaging, it has like kind of like a Iron Man armor look to it. We turn this around, we just got some more Iron Man armor looking details there on the back. Some more of that. And a little read up if you guys want to read that. Let me zoom in just a little so you guys can pause and take a look at that. And on this side, same thing, some more Iron Man armor on the packaging. On the top part, it just reads Iron Man, NECA, Iron Man, Real Toys, NECA. Alright, so that's the packaging on this guy. So this is pretty cool. Really excited to get this out. I've been waiting a while for this figure. Let's go ahead and take him outside of the packaging. So here's Iron Man outside of the packaging. This guy is a little difficult to get to stand. You got to mess with the feet a little bit. So I have him already displayed with the light up features. You can see he's got the repulsors in the hands there. That lights up kind of an orange color right there. You can see, and then the chest lights up there, and the eyes light up as well. So he has them all. He's all lit up right now. This is a top to bottom look. He couldn't fit on my turntable, so I couldn't really do a 360 look on him, but he is a little difficult to get him to stand. But still, this figure is awesome. I love this figure. Is it like a Hot Toys version? You know what I mean? Can you compare it to Hot Toys? No, you can't compare this guy to Hot Toys. Hot Toys is in a totally different level, but and then the scale is a little smaller, but this is the best this is like the next best step, you know, in my opinion here. But the figure, jeez, I'm telling you, this guy's taking so much space, he's knocking over my camera. But the figure here himself, I'm gonna have to sit him up here because he's so large. You're gonna see we get a close up on the head sculpt. The sculpt on the head is pretty nice. Get this camera to stand steady here. It's pretty good. They sculpted it very nice. The paint is nice. I got a little bit of a smudge right there on the lower chin, but the mask looks cool. The switches are all in the back. You can see here he's got one on the top of his head here, which you can just switch off, and you can see the lights are off. And then for the repulsors here in the hands, he's got them right there on the forearm. He's just switch that, and they go right off. Same thing for this one here. As soon as the camera focuses, I'll show you. There's the switch. Switch that off. And for the chest, it's right here on the back. You just switch that. Didn't do it. I'm having trouble here with this one. There we go. So it's switched off there, and you can see the little chest part there, chest piece. So that's that. But overall, this is a very nice figure. Again, if you're not into the scale figures, I wouldn't get it because it's a fairly large figure, and reviewing this is kind of a toughie. But whoops, you can see here overall the sculpt is very nice. The paint is really cool. It's really good. It's a really nice looking figure. Very happy with the way that this came out. It's just overall looks very cool. Get a close detail on all the little parts here. There's the back view of Iron Man. There's the back of the head sculpt. The back shot of the armor. There's a little screw there. I'm guessing that's where the batteries are. But he's just loaded with a lot of detail. It would have been cool if the bottom of the feet's lit up too, but they don't. the side view here. Very nice. I love the detail in the body armor. I think it looks great. They did a great job. NECA did a really good job in sculpting this figure. Just looks very cool. The red they used on this is just fantastic. Right there. But again, the only problem I have with this is just getting him to stand. So if you're going to display this guy somewhere, you're going to want to put it like on a either on a low shelf or a high shelf. Not on a high shelf unless you got like some kind of a stand to display these large figures, because it's going to fall off. It's totally going to fall off your shelf, and then it's probably going to break. Let's go over the articulation really quick on this guy. Alright, so before we go over the articulation, I'm going to show you the accessories he does come with, which is basically 2 interchangeable hands, and it's just a closed fist, and these do not light up, but they're pretty good looking. The paint on them, again, is very well done. So he just comes with these here. Now, getting into Iron Man's articulation. I am not used to reviewing figures of this size. Let's see here. So, let's see. Let's go with the head sculpt. So we'll bring the figure down a little bit. So the head sculpt, the head can go up and down. You can kind of tilt it side to side. It rotates as well. It's got a good range of motion for the articulation. On the back part of the figure, just like in the movie The Avengers, these little wing things, I don't know what you would call these, but these do open up, and they got a little bit of detail inside of there as well, which is really cool. So these little back compartments do open up. I think that's, the whole thing does too, the bottom parts too. So there's like 2 pieces that open up back here. Let me back up here on the camera. Don't think I can zoom out anymore. But you can see here, he's got the compartments that open. There's this bottom one here, and then there's the top one here that open up, and then you can just open all these little flaps up, which is pretty cool. Get him in a cool looking flying pose. So he does have these compartments that open up on the back. So we went over the head articulation and the torso. You can see here actually the shoulder pads do move. They do go up and down. You can see on both sides. Arms kind of go in and out. I don't want to force it because I don't want to break this. They go forward and back. He's got a bend in the elbow there. He's got rotation in the arm. The hand, there's no finger articulation. He does rotate at the wrist. Here's a top look at the forearm, the armor on the forearm. This part right here is a soft plastic. Torso, he's got upper torso, a little bit of upper torso rotation. No crunch. He's got the lower. He doesn't really have any lower torso rotation. Very little ab crunch. He doesn't really go forward and back. The other arm is going to be the exact same articulation. The arms don't go in and out too much. If they do, I'm not going to try to force it because I don't want to try to break this figure. I'm not about to try to break this guy. The legs can go in and out. They go forward and back. He's got double jointed knees, which is cool. Got rotation in the leg. For the foot, this is pretty cool. He's got toe articulation. So the foot can go the toes can go all the way down. Trying to see what else they do here. Looks like they can rotate side to side. And this little compartment here can go up and down. So he's got some crazy little articulation on this guy. No lower leg articulation. He's kind of limited in articulation. It's still a cool figure. I mean, as far as for me, let me get the lights on. Let me get all the lights on here. Let me take a quick break. All right, so here we have both of the NECA 1/6 scale figures that they've released, but they're pretty good. Again, these are a little hard to review. I mean, for me it is because they're such large figures and I don't have the space really to review it. But getting a quick little up and down, top to bottom look at Iron Man. The armor is great. The armor looks great. The paint looks good. It's nothing like a Hot Toys figure, so don't go expecting it to be like a Hot Toys figure, but it's cool. The lights on it aren't LED, so they're not as bright as the Hot Toys one, but it's still a good figure, and this is going to run you like 70 to 80 bucks. Compared to a Hot Toys, which will be like, you know, obviously over 200. And here he is in scale with the NECA Hot Toys, or not the NECA Avengers Captain America. So they are in scale with each other. Again, the only problem with this is that they're just a little large. I mean, they're totally big, and you know, it's not going to go in scale with any of your figures unless you're into collecting these scaled figures. But again, this is a great figure. From what I heard, they're going to release more. I think we're getting a Hulk and a Thor. Not too sure though, but that's the rumor. But this is a great looking figure, guys. If you're an Iron Man fan, I can totally see this figure going up in price. It's really cool. Okay, guys, I tried reviewing this the best I could. It was a little tough because it's a large figure and I don't have so much space here. But this is cejaman, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this review. Stay tuned because there is so much more reviews coming on the way. Stay tuned. Thanks, guys.